My friends, compare your bed in your grave to your bed in your first day that you got married, in the night of your marriage. And in this time, in a couple of weeks back, I had the privilege of being in London when I was doing a filming for Islam Channel for this series. I was doing a series in the graveyards of the Muslims, and I was in the only Muslim graveyard in Europe. It's completely Muslim graveyard only, and it's called the Gardens of Peace. And in that graveyard, I went there, mashallah, it was a very beautiful place, and I had the privilege of actually going into one of the graves. It was a freshly cut grave, and it was still wet, and I went into it, and I was filming from there, and I was giving this talk from that grave, and wallahi, it was an amazing feeling. I could hear all the bustles and sounds outside, but as soon as I went into the grave, I could hear nothing. And I said, you know what, let this be a reminder for me. So I asked people, say, can you please cover the grave up? Even though obviously I was inside, I said, I just want to see how it feels. So please put the covering on top of the grave. So they put the covering on top of the grave. Wallahi, I had the most amazing experience. And I urge you to go to the graveyard so that you can remind yourself of the hereafter. You're building a house that is 2 stories. Wallahi, the grave is not even 2 meters. You're building a house that has 7 rooms. By Allah, the grave has only one small place that's hardly barely big enough for you to lie down. And you're building a bed that is so beautiful. You buy your furniture that is so expensive, Italian furniture. But by Allah, the bed of the earth is, wallahi, it is wet, it is murky, it is eerie, and it is completely black, pitch black. Completely pitch black. And this is your abode for Allah knows how long. Look at the people who passed away before us. 1,000 years they're in their graves. Thousands of years they're still in their graves. Pass by them and think about it. Sometimes I used to pass by and say, subhanAllah, this man, he passed away in the year 1800 something. I say, subhanAllah, 2 centuries already, he's been in that grave. And he built a house in this world to live here for 30, 40 years, and in that grave he's in such a situation. My friends, truly, the grave is the first manabir al-akhirah, is the first status of the hereafter. It is for this reason why Uthman radiallahu anhu used to cry when he used to think about the grave, and they used to say, why are you crying? Because truly, qabr is the first status, the first dwelling place from the placing of the hereafter. If your place in the qabr is good, then wallahi, what comes after that will be good. And if your place in the qabr is bad, what comes after it will be bad. Why? Because in the qabr you will have an evil man with you, or you'll have a good man with you. An evil man, a man all in black, is an authentic hadith in Bukhari, he is your evil deeds. Or a man completely in white who will be your companion in your grave, and that is your good deeds. You will also have a window in your grave that is towards your feet, and the window will be either a window from Jahannam or a window from Jannah. And so you'll be able to smell Jannah and be able to see the gardens that Allah has put for you in Jannah, or you'll be able to see the Jahannam and what is awaiting you in your grave.
خفقات النور تجلت وشموس السعد أطلت وليالي الأنس تنادي أهلي صحبي خلاني خفقات ما أحلاها بشرى تسقي مسعاها بتخرجنا نلقاها غنت فيها